Right About Now presents the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, a new online spoken word tournament bringing together poets from all across the globe in bi-weekly head-to-head matchups for a chance to win over $4,000 in cash prizes, a slot in the finals, and the title of Worldwide Poetry Slam Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, welcome to the Worldwide Poetry Slam League Qualifying Slam. My name is Chibbi. I'm going to be your host for this evening. This is Worldwide, so please tell us in the comments where you're joining us from. I am live from San Antonio, Texas. We've got 8 incredible poets joining us from all across the world to compete tonight in head-to-head bouts, and I just can't wait to get into the poetry, so I know you can't either. So let's just dive right into how this is going to go down. So first of all, we will go over the format, but to do that, we need some good, background music. A little, that's right, instrumental. So the format for the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, we have 8 poets competing in 3 single elimination head-to-head poetry slam rounds in a tournament bracket style matchup. We got 3 rounds. Round 1 is a 1-minute round. Round 2 is a 2-minute round. Round 3 is a 3-minute round. All rounds have a 10-second grace period, and the time starts as soon as the poet engages with the screen. In the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, there are no time limits. When the time is up, the time is up, and that's all the poem that you got. We will stop it there. Rules. Poets may only perform their own original work. No music, no props, no music except for the music you can make with your own body. However, in this case, props, costumes are absolutely allowed. Anything that is accessible to the poet that does not break the other rules is fair game. Poets are randomly paired in the first round, with the poet on the psychedelic purple side going first and the poet on the neon green side going second. Afterwards, pairings for the subsequent rounds are determined via a tournament bracket, and the order is decided by a coin flip. The winners are decided by audience vote. That's right, audience. You got a job to do today. You thought you were just tuning in, you're going to relax and enjoy some poetry, but no, you also are the judges for tonight's competition. So after each head-to-head bout, we're going to drop a link in the comments section that'll take you to a poll to vote for your favorite poet for that round. We ask you to take into consideration the performance, the content, the originality of the poet, because only one poet will advance to the next round. The 2 poets that place in third place are each going to win $10 and 4 points towards their ranking. Second place poet is going to win $30 and 6 points towards their ranking. First place wins $50 and 8 points towards their ranking. All of the competing poets are awarded 2 points towards their ranking. And you might be asking yourself, what is a ranking? Let me let you know. This is a league. We are here for the long game. We have qualifying slams all the way through June. This gives poets the opportunity to earn points. At the end of the qualifying season, the top 32 ranked poets will be invited to compete in the semifinals competition in August. The winner of each semifinals will advance to the finals. So that's 4 poets that will be advancing to the finals, where they will have a chance to compete for $1,800 in cash prizes and the title of Worldwide Poetry Slam League champion. In order to be eligible to compete, poets must have an active Right About Now supporter subscription at the time of competition. If you want more information on how you can compete in the Worldwide Poetry Slam League, you can go to wanpoetry.com to find that information, or just DM us, and we'll go from there. All right, people. Boom. Are we done? Are we ready? Is it time to start the slam? Let me check in with my audience, because I didn't get a chance to see where everyone was joining us from. I was giving you all the rules. Okay, Mississippi. I see Virginia in the house. I see Chicago in the house. Where else? Cleveland, Ohio. That's right. I love it. New Zealand. We got New Zealand in the house. Woo, woo. Okay. All right. That's enough of that. Who's competing? I'm not competing. Thank you for asking, Robin, but no, I'm just hosting. We're here to get the competition going. So in order for us to do that, we need to make sure that you guys have access, that your voting fingers are working, the buttons are on it. Let's get a little more enthusiastic music here. Yes, this is it. It's time for our sacrificial round. For the sacrificial round, videos, poems. But best believe that all the poets that are competing tonight are coming to you live from somewhere in this world. So we're going to show you 2 videos of poems, and we're going to drop a link in the comment section, and you're going to vote for which poem you think. This is just to make sure that you have access to the links. You can click on them, but the voting is working, okay? So let's get things going. Coming up first in the sacrificial round is going to be Kyla Janae Lacey.
You ever ask your rapist to use a condom? You know what they'll say? That it's not quite rape, that you wanted it to be safe, because really, what is safe rape? You ever wonder why he obliged that request, but no was just a little too much for him to comply with? You ever told him, please be careful, because when you're done ravaging my body, I'm gonna have to pick up the pieces of myself and take them with me, so while you're destroying me, can you please protect me simultaneously? Do you think he thought that was a good idea? But raping you was also a good idea. Like, how is one so thoughtful and thoughtless? How does one think so much of me that they can tear me to shreds without asking, but want to make sure they aren't permanently damaging me? Or maybe he didn't want any evidence of his crime. Maybe he didn't want a likeness reminding him of the night that he was blinded by his own desires, went deaf to know, and I lost control of my body. Maybe he was protecting himself from me. Maybe he felt that no matter how sick his actions were, I was the one diseased. Maybe a condom absolved him of his crime, something he could flush away, and my tears were just as easily there to wash away his sins. Maybe colorful little wrappers helped to illuminate gray areas. Maybe he did me a favor, because at least I can walk away knowing that the only thing he gave me was bad memories. You ever ask your rapist to use a condom? I did.
Y'all, that was Kyla Janae Lacey kicking off the sacrificial round. Kyla will actually be featuring in Houston this Wednesday. So if you're in the area, swing on by to Avant-Garde. And if you're not, you can always catch the live streams by being a Right About Now member on our social media platforms. For more information, wampoetry.com. Coming up against Kyla is going to be Zachary Caballero.
Do you honestly think I need you to tell me which parts of me are unlovable? Unlovable translated to unworkable, so love is work. And there are parts of me that do not work. And there are parts of me that do not love those parts of me because it takes so much work. If you're afraid of work, say so. If your love takes work, say so. If your work is afraid of love, say so. And why love will not work for me, the reasons I give myself explain more than I wish to know. But it isn't always about what we want. Yes, vulnerability is a disguise, but I don't want to hide all the time. I work to be seen. I don't need you to tell me how unworkable I am. Am I a piece of plywood? Do the softest parts of me fail to fix a foundation for you to stand on? Some people avoid their mistakes by telling you how much work you will take. I take work. I do not take love. I do not work to love. I want love to work with me, Love does not always work, nor does it forgive. So please forgive the work left to do.
All right. Zachary Caballero rounding out the sacrificial round. Zachary will actually be performing in a show called New Poetry Era this Sunday in Houston, and so will I. Hosted by Amir Safi. More information, wampoetry.com/events. Eddie Hoozle, time to practice to see if your voting buttons work, okay? Your voting buttons must be working. I'm turning on the timer. We dropped a link in the chat. Dropped a link in the comment section. You got to click on that link and you got to vote for who you think won the sacrificial round. Was it Kyla Janae Lacey? Was it Zachary Caballero? Let's play a little music here. Get it going. We only do a minute, people. Got to keep this show rolling. Early voting is now over. It is election time. Okay, so I need you to vote for who you think took the sacrificial round. Also, let your audience members know who you voted for, because you can influence the audience. Zeus says he don't see a link. Joe, drop the link one more time. Drop the link one more time. Boom, 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 boom. I see it. 1. I see it. 2. I see it. 3. Okay, there we go. She is dropped via Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This is why we do the sacrificial round. You got about 10 more seconds, people. 10 more seconds. Also, make sure you're watching this live. If you tuned in a little late, there might be a delay. Make sure you click live, so that you are up to date with what is happening. Because we only keep the voting window open for a short amount of time. If you vote outside of that window, vote don't count. And we've learned in America that every vote has to count. Even when people are trying to stop you from voting, I'm not trying to stop you. I'm trying to empower you. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are closing. The link is closed. No more voting will be accepted. The winner of the sacrificial round is Kyla Janae Lacey. Woo! Again, if you want to see Kyla, she'll be featuring this week in Houston, Texas. It was so close, says our poll master. Usually this is decided by less than 5 votes. So if you think your vote don't matter, that's not true. Your vote matters. Vote every time. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. Those were the videos. That was the sacrificial round. Now it is time for the actual competition. Competing tonight, in no particular order, these are your poets. Shout it out if you're a fan of any one of these people. We got Space Dragon, Cassandra is Free, Fortune, Sharon T T O, LMB, Sarahtonin, TJ, and Miss Zany. So let's get into it. Round 1, bout 1. Competing on the psychedelic purple side is going to be Cassandra is Free, and on the neon green side is going to be Sharon T T O. Yeah. Here we go. Cassandra, where are you joining us from?
Hey, I am in Virginia, in Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia in the house. Thank you so much for being here. And Sharon, where are you joining us from?
South suburbs of Chicago.
Chicago, all the way up in the north. All right. Let's get this going. As always, in round 1, Psychedelic Purple goes first. So Cassandra, the stage is yours.
I knew America was for the streets when I met him. Ratchet like a dude who'd eat in your kitchen, then steal the plate he just ate from. You know, come chill on your couch, then move in like he discovered your house. He'd be the one who woos you till you fall in love with the dream, just to wake up shackled to a nightmare. Yes, America, the ratchet, a predator. How he be both the debtor and the creditor. Could never pay what is owed, so he lays low. Cheats on racism and sexism with capitalism. Be surprised at the radicalism, because America will screw anybody. Be like, oh, skeet. Like I said, he's for the streets, but here's fair warning. This is a breakup, and we want more than alimony after the separation. No reparations. Tell America we want the nation. Put him back flat in the missionary position, same way he came to us in the beginning. And once we are on top, ain't gonna stop riding him till we bust it open to the white meat, then pack his shit and give him back to the streets.
Cassandra is Free on the psychedelic purple side, kicking off round 1, bout 1. Y'all show some love in the comment section. Throw some purple hearts in the comment section. All right. Coming up next against that is going to be Sharon T T O on the neon green side. The stage is yours.
They say multiply the bodies that she claims by 10. Dirk told us that her lack of bodies was a win, but his bodies boost his status, never mind his sin. I'm so sick of hearing messed up moral codes from men. They say that the dick she's done decrease her worth. But what they really fear is their own girth. Thumping Bibles like you really give a damn about church. So let's unpack this and we'll unearth why men chase cooch as if they value chastity. Meanwhile, rape for some men is like their mastery, violating souls and minds. Oh, the audacity. Do I have to count the bodies, even if they stole from me? Defending your defile of someone's daughter, just like your dad did to your mother, your pops is not the same as your brother. So who's run through? It makes me wonder. We're dusty, but your ass a holler. Not here to drum up no more drama, but if you want to attack, I'm Osama bin Laden. So write the status down and tag it to your mama.
Sharon T T O on the neon green side. Throw some green hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem, because now it is time to vote, people. Boom. Time has started. Time has started. You got 1 minute to throw your votes in there and let us know who you think took that round. Was it pew, Cassandra is free on the psychedelic purple side, or was it Sharon T T O on the neon green side? People, I want to see what's happening. I want to see what's happening. I see some green hearts in the comment section. Okay. I see some purple hearts in the comment section. All right, you got to make a choice, people. You got to make a choice. Yes, Miyama West, she voted. Oh, I don't know why I gendered that. Go ahead and let us know if you voted. Let us know who you voted for. Try and influence the rest of your audience members, because you got about 15 seconds left. I know it's a hard decision, and it's only gonna get tougher as the night goes on, because these poets are all fire. But only one can move on. Only one can move on, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out who that is. I see purple hearts. I see green hearts. I love it. It's going to be so close. It always comes down to like less than a handful of votes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are closing the link. That's it. No more voting. No more voting for round one, bout one. The winner of round one, bout one is going to be Cassandra is free. Sharon T T O, thank you so much for that incredible poem. Cassandra, we will see you in the next round. All right. Moving right along. Round one, bout two. On the psychedelic purple side is going to be Sarahtonin, and on the neon green side is going to be Miss Zany. Here we go. Sarahtonin, where are you joining us from?
I am live from Smoky Mountains, Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. All right, here we go. And neon green, Miss Zany, where are you joining us from?
I am here in Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. All right, here we go. So as always, psychedelic purple goes first in the first round. So Sarahtonin, the stage is yours.
If my mental health issues were entries in the burn book from Mean Girls. Let me tell you about anxiety. You could be having a fantastic day, and out of nowhere, anxiety steals your peace of mind like Regina George's skank ass stole Aaron Samuels from Katie at the Halloween party. Anxiety is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met. Do not trust anxiety. She is a fugly slut. And don't be fooled by depression, because she may seem like your typical selfish, backstabbing, slut-faced hoe bag, but in reality, she's so much more than that. To my social anxiety, you can't sit with us. To my body dysmorphia, I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you. My BPD is a fat virgin. My intrusive thoughts are Grotsky little biatches, and they can take their overthought, fake scenarios and shove it right up their hairy... Wait. I'm not done writing, but I ran out of room in the book. Man, if this keeps up, I'm either going to need a therapist or a bigger book.
That was Sarahtonin on the psychedelic purple side. Throw some purple hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. Going up against that on the neon green side, Ms. Zany, the stage is yours.
Parent puts plate of food in front of me. They say eat. I look at it and make a face of disgust. It was a must for me to trust that what has been put before me to consume will nourish my body. I go on to presume that due to all of it touching, the smells that made my insides yell gross, even after the parent would eat to show that the food was good, I gave it a try just to see if I could digest it. The look of disgust was added by chewing. So when I spit out my food, parent said, if you don't like what I have given you, too damn bad. That's all we have to eat. Enjoy what you have. So for every time someone has given me something to digest, I take what I can when I'm on the brink of nothingness. When eating is birth to something that I do not desire, do I starve to death when it is a need that is required?
Miss Zany on the neon green side, closing off round one, bout two. Y'all throw some green hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. But more importantly, you know what time it is. Time to go vote, people. We've started the timer one more time. You got 1 minute. 1 minute to let us know who you think won that round and should advance to round two. Was it Sarahtonin on the psychedelic purple side? Or was it, Miss Zany on the neon green side? Who's it going to be? Let us know who you're voting for in the comment section. Let me see. I see green hearts. Okay. I see purple hearts. Okay. Oh. I see people loving everything about everything. Come on, people. You got about 30 more seconds. Don't wait. Don't wait. Because there might be a lag. There might be a delay on your side. And if you're waiting, your vote might not be counted. So you gotta go vote right away. No mail-in votes, just all electronic. Boom, boom, boom. Click on it. Get it going. Who'd you vote for? Again, your vote matters. It's usually decided by less than 5 votes. You got about 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voting is closed. I know that was the peak of the song, but we just got to stop it right there. Voting is closed, which means that moving on to round two and walking away with some guaranteed cash is going to be Sarahtonin. Miss Zany, thank you so much for that incredible poem. Sarahtonin, we will see you in the next round. All right. Moving things right along. Round one, bout three is going to have TJ on the psychedelic purple side and LMB on the neon green side. All right, TJ, where are you joining us from?
Jersey City, New Jersey.
All right, Jersey in the house. And LMB, where are you joining us from?
From Prescott, Arizona.
Okay, the Northeast versus the Southwest. I like what's happening here. As always, Psychedelic Purple goes first in the first round. So TJ, stage is yours.
Feeling a bit divided, over and over. Asking myself, what are these lines that divide us made out of? How are there percentages and decimals when talking about the things we felt? If we're trying to achieve oneness, then shouldn't we all be in the one's place? How claustrophobic it feels like. Wait, how claustrophobic it feels like living like an isosceles? I feel squeezed at every angle, like the degrees I have don't matter. As long as I consider the factors I can't see, then shouldn't there be two lines with a space in between, co-signing these boundaries so that my learning curves aren't just a collection of tangents? I'm plotting the endpoints of equity and our spatial relationship to equality, but going or getting solo has got me feeling lost. I'm just guessing. I'm just checking. Are we all guessing in the right direction? Or you can design all the lines you want, but no zeros hold this one in place. Feeling a bit divided, line by line, thinking over and 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 over and
All right. That was TJ on the psychedelic purple side. You also throw some purple hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. Going up against that on the neon green side, LMB, the stage is yours.
I pattern my thinking now. My brain tends towards abstract futures. I want to care for things that really matter. I envision a future where nature's reconstruction is stronger than human destruction. I speak for things unspoken because we're choking on the ashes of the broken. I want to find a positive spin, a way for us all to win. Again, I come to a crossroad. I hold in my hand two options. One, to fold. Two, to hold on to hope even though this bloke tells me it's hopeless. Frivolous to dream such things, our past brings us our future. But now I question my teacher. How did we ever gain change if we weren't willing to learn another way? Maybe we're not so destined for doom. Maybe there is hope. Maybe we just need to make room.
All right. LMB on the neon green side. Y'all throw some green hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. But more importantly, it is time to vote. Okay? Yeah, a little chill music for this one. The timer has started. You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to let us know. A word battle destined in the stars. That's right. Who's it going to be? Will it be TJ on the psychedelic purple side or LMB on the neon green side? I'm seeing the hearts coming through already. Make sure you're voting. Click on that link. Again, make sure you're watching live so you don't got to lag. You don't got to delay because we only keep the voting window open for 1 minute. It's a small window. Okay? And we already know how hard it is to vote these days. Make it easy on yourself. Just click that link. Go. We here in Texas just went through the primaries. It's rough out in these streets, people. It's rough out in these streets, so we make it as easy as possible. As easy as possible. That's right. How do you get to battle, you ask? I will let you know after the next bout. All right? I will let you know after the next bout. Right now, what you got to do is vote for one of these two posts. You got 10 seconds. You got 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. No more voting. Also, no more silly runs and singing. Here we go. The winner of round 1, bout 3, moving on to round 2 is gonna be TJ. LMB. Thank you for your incredible poem, TJ. We'll see you in the next round. All right. And once again, that was only decided by 3 votes, people. So if you think your vote don't matter, you are wrong. Please make sure you're voting in each round. This is the last bout of the 1 minute round. On the psychedelic purple side, we're going to have Fortune. And on the neon green side, we're going to have Space Dragon. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Fortune, where are you joining us from?
Joining y'all from Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas in the house. Space Dragon, where are you joining us from?
From sunny San Antonio, Texas.
All right. We got Texas Titans battling it out as per usual. Psychedelic Purple goes first in the first round. So, Fortune, stage is yours.
In my 24 years of living, the name Fortune has transcended through our generations of wealth, greatness, and most importantly, my childhood home in this village. Nothing in the outside world will harm you. Your rise and fall will be determined by the first 2 letters in the alphabet, and your career will come down to 4 choices: a doctor, lawyer, engineer, or disgrace. The name Fortune has unfortunately picked disgrace as if I picked my own name. But if I could pick my own name, I will be David. David would transcend throughout generations of wealth and greatness by taking the A's in America and gluing it to the report card like it's arts and craft, because in this village, you can't spell A, successful child, without the A, because A's plant fields of joy, A, marathon of cultural dances, A, smile on my parents' face. I've never seen a smile on my parents' face before, but want to be amazing? To step out of my skin and live a perfect life. Want to be amazing? To just be David?
All right. That was Fortune on the psychedelic purple side. Throw some hearts, some purple hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. Going up against that on the neon green side in this Texas showdown, Space Dragon, the stage is yours.
I'm just checking in to see how many of y'all heard the song Fuck the Pain Away and put it into practice with someone that you probably regret, which just means that you fucked yourself fucking the pain away. They don't talk enough about how some people self-medicate with orgasms. And when I wrote this, I realized that I might be a sex addict because coming is my coping mechanism. I'm saying that my insecurities require physical validation. I traded my body for fixes like a junkie. They tried to tell me when I was little that God would smite me for masturbating, but I knew that they were fucking lying because he didn't smite the person that molested me. So rest assured I'd be safe, and I didn't mean to take it there. I just want you to know that you're not alone. Because chances are somewhere, someone at this very moment is fucking their pain away because trauma. Trauma is one of those things that we try to erase any way that we can, scrubbing the most delicate and beautiful pieces of who we are until we have eroded all of it. And I'm here to remind you not to reduce yourself to rubble just yet.
Yo, that was Space Dragon on the neon green side. Throw some green hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. But more importantly, it is time to let your voice be heard and vote for who you... Naija, we don't do Mardi Gras hearts up in this club, okay? You got to pick one. Is it going to be... Fortune on the psychedelic purple side, or Space Dragon on the neon green side? You got to vote for one. Timer has started. I see some green hearts. I saw some purple hearts coming through. Yes, Miyama. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Miyama voted. I know, Naija. And again, I hope I'm pronouncing that name correct. I know. We love them both. We do love them both. But you can only vote for one. Only one of these poets get to advance in the next round. You have to decide who is the greatest, the absolute best, most biggest, hugest, most wonderful poet ever. Make that decision. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. It was in the news. Moving on. This is why it's important you vote, people. Every slam so far tonight has been decided by less than 5 votes. So you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs. I'm going to need you to tap the thumbs on the thing, I don't know. I'm out of words. But vote for one of these two poets. You got about 10 seconds left because only one of these poets gets to advance to the next round. Some guaranteed money, some big points, and another poem. Who do you want to hear do another poem? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voting is closed. Naija. Thank you for the phonetics, Naija. All right, I got it. Voting is closed. Moving on to the final round, to the second round is going to be Fortune. Space Dragon, thank you so much for that incredible poem, Fortune. We will see you in the next round. All right, people. That was the end of round 1. That was the 1-minute round, the lightning round, the quick fire round. You got a taste, a little tinkle, a little twinkle of each of these poets, but only 4 got to advance to the next round. And if you were sitting at home right now and you're thinking to yourself, I got poems, I could do this, I could spit and win some money, I want a chance to do that, you can. These competitions are open to our Right About Now members and supporters. You can become a member or supporter via Facebook, PayPal, or Square at this point. It's only $5 a month. You get access to this. You also get access to the Right About Now Academy, which is a weekly writing workshop hosted by a different writer every single week. You get discounts at the live shows. You get access to the live streams. You get a discount. You get a discount. You get a discount. Everyone gets a discount on merchandise on our online store. There's so many benefits, people. There's so many freaking benefits. You can't afford not to. More information at wanpoetry.com. Okay, that's the infomercial for the evening. I hope to see some new members. I hope to see your friendly faces in our writing workshops. We just had one right before. It's every Monday. I hope to see you competing. Okay, get some more information and join this wonderful community. But now it's time to get back to the poetry. Round 2. The 2-minute round. I got to be careful not to do this because then it looks like I got horns coming out of my head. The 2-minute round. Coming up in round 2, bout 1. On the psychedelic purple side is going to be Cassandra is Free, and on the neon green side is going to be Sarahtonin. Here we go. So for rounds 2 and 3, we do a coin flip. Heads, psychedelic purple goes first. Tails, neon green goes first. Flip, catch, land. It is heads. So Cassandra is free. The stage is yours.
The saints will tell you, you so crazy. At least that's their response to your sadness, your mood swings, the madness. Will fully acknowledge your mental break, then state that all you need is Jesus. They'll tell you depression is a sin, claim you don't need medication, say mental illness can be cured with prayer and supplication. Now, while the right church can help you to heal, the treatment comes from both pulpit and pill, but the saints will tell you that your mental state is not an illness, that it's a spiritual unwellness, like chemical imbalance ain't physically relentless, then act like PTSD can't be treated with prescriptions. See, I am pro Prozac and prayer, lithium during Lent, but they act like taking Ritalin is a reason to repent, like serotonin and salvation ain't really synonyms, like ganja and God ain't the perfect combination for a supernatural, natural elevation. See, the saints will have you believe that the only way to alter you is at the altar, tell you to wade in the water, say you're sons and daughters of the Most High, and that's the Most High you'll need, because they don't want to believe in wellness through weed. Saints be real quick to tell you to sow a seed, but don't believe a plant can give you what you need. I guess they'd rather stay low and die than get high to get high. But at the end of the day, I said all that to say, forget the saints, baby, take your meds and then pray.
Cassandra is free on the psychedelic purple side, kicking off our 2-minute rounds in round 2, bout 1. Throw some purple hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. Going up against that on the neon green side, Sarahtonin. The stage is yours.
After T. Miller. When I tell you how badly you hurt me and all you say is, I'm sorry you feel that way, that is the equivalent to like if I break into your house, steal all your food, and as the excruciating hunger sits in, all I say is, sorry you're hungry. Or like if we're at the gym lifting weights and I drop a barbell on your foot, crushing it, and right before the surgery you now require, all I say is, sorry your foot was in the way of my weight. Or like if I stab you with a knife and you're standing in a pool of your own blood, too shocked to speak, and all I gotta say is, ugh, sorry you're bleeding. Because you seem to not understand that when you hurt someone, you don't get any say in how they react. Because when I tell you how badly you hurt me and all you have to say is, I'm sorry you felt that way, it's rude, it's invalidating. It sounds like you're saying, well, that's your problem, not mine. Well, I'm glad to know that's where you stand, because two can play at that game. Just keep that in mind when karma rears its ugly head and hardship breaks into your life, steals all your happiness, and we all know you never bother to try and create that shit on your own. When life drops a barbell on your spirit, crushes it, and there's no surgery that can repair that shit. When life stabs you with a sharp dose of reality and you're standing in a pool of all your regrets and mistakes, forced to face your true self, and you come crawling back to me like you always do, telling me that you feel like you just can't go on anymore, and you feel like your entire world is coming crashing down on you, and you feel like you just can't do it anymore, all I'll say is, I'm sorry you feel that way, which is my way of saying that's your problem, not mine.
Sarahtonin on the neon green side. Throw some green hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. And if you weren't, sorry you feel that way. All right, people, now it is time to vote. Boom, timer has started. Link has been dropped. Let us know who you think should advance to the final round. Was it Psychedelic Purple, Cassandra is Free, or Sarahtonin, Neon Green? Make a decision. Make a decision. And if you can't decide, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm a Gemini, so I completely empathize. I get it. Decisions hard. Can't pick one, but you gotta. Yama here, just voting every round. I live for it. I see the green hearts. I see the purple hearts. I see all the hearts coming through. What I want to see is votes, people. Vote. That's right. Boom. Voted. Let us know who you voted for. Let us know who you think should win, because you got about 10 seconds left before voting is closed for this bout. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. One of these votes is advancing to the final round. You got to make that decision. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, Barbara, I know both were good, but you can only pick one, and I hope you picked one already, because we're going to close the votes in one. Voting is closed. People, voting is closed. You can no longer vote for a poet in this bout. Moving on to the final round is gonna be Cassandra is Free. Sarahtonin, thank you for that poem, Cassandra. We'll see you in the final round. All right, people. Round 2, bout 2. This determines who goes on to the final round to compete against Cassandra for first place. Big money coming up. On the Psychedelic Purple side is going to be TJ, and on the Neon Green side is going to be Fortune. Yes, I got that right. All right, my beautiful people, here we go. Heads means Psychedelic Purple goes first. Tails means Neon Green goes first. Flip, catch, land. It's tails. So that means Fortune. The stage is yours.
There's something about a Black woman that words cannot put into term and eyes cannot fathom, because there's something about a Black woman that makes me know when my Black Rapunzel let down her hair and wake up natural, just a natural thing to do, as if God made a second nature for her skin to command the sun to rise every morning. Let the sun become her sunshine, because there's something about a Black woman that is ageless. Like, you mean to tell me that your 80-year-old grandma looked like Viola Davis, built like Serena Williams, moved like Simone Biles, sing like Erykah Badu, and she's still not cuffed? That's not a Black woman. That's God, because there's something about a Black woman that is speechless. Like when God made Black woman, all he could say was, damn. And he sent his only begotten daughter to hold the world on her shoulders, knowing that the world would truly never love her voice, her skin. Nailed her to the cross, claimed her to be the angry Black woman, until she rose up from the grave 3 days later and only scratched the surface of her angry Black woman, because there's something about a Black woman that screams hallelujah, that every but that every praise break becomes a Beyonce song, that every shout becomes a period, that every Kurt Franklin song is modified like something about a Black woman. Oh yeah, something about a Black woman. Yeah, I hit is the sweetest name I know, and that every run that's pulled out of Rance Allen's spirit becomes the anthem for every man that stands in the presence of a Black woman, because there's something about a Black woman that makes me know that my sisters will be okay in this world, that I am not their provider but their supporter, and their skin is the true meaning of eternal happiness, because there's something about a Black woman that just makes me want to say, damn, I need a Black woman.
Y'all, that was Fortune. If you were digging that poem, throw some green hearts in the comment section. I see them coming through already. Going up against that on the Psychedelic Purple side, TJ, stage is yours.
Arr! Ye be the seas that these be for me. How there be so many fishy for me. But alas, alas, but what fancy the cast? How might I fancy a person aboard the mast? This be my personal pirate ship, where the sea be seen as a sea of thieves. The heaves and hoes are treasures and troves. Yes, ye be on the pirate ship, where the first mate creates the latest bait. Aye, aye, Captain, I've got wormsies and mermsies, night crawlers and kettle ballers, lit maulers, dog crawlers, and Jerry the King lawless, deep sea brawlers, and creepy crawlers. Arr, didn't that be grummy creepies I see on Nickelodeon TV? Why, yes, Captain. They be the best subset for when we need to cast the net in for inlands of schools of fish. Arr! My fists be clenched from steel to bone. How stone cold my hook is on being alone. Deadly in Chrome, but I never use my Android. I use an iPhone on Tinder, you know. Well, Captain, I usually hold your phone to your ears. I even wipe away your tears. Do you remember when we watched the Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl starring Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, Jeffrey Rush, and Edward Scissorhands? Arr! You held me so close and you told me not to fear, to steer clear of the fear, to not fear, not fear, not fear. Don't fear. Don't be afraid. Don't ever be afraid of growing up. Because in all honesty, I'm very afraid of doing that shit.
TJ on the psychedelic purple side. This is the voice of God. This is the voice of God. It's coming to you from somewhere in the internet, in the nether regions. You know, down below, up above. Who knows? Boom, boom, boom. All right, people. You know what to do. Vote, 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 vote. Throw purple hearts in the comment section if you were digging TJ on the psychedelic purple side. Throw green hearts in the comment section if you were digging Fortune on the neon green side. Either way, before or after you do that, maybe before you throw the hearts in the comment section, I need you to vote. Click on the link and vote. Click on the link and vote, people. Here we go. It's for real. It's for real. The winner of this round will be advancing to the final round to compete against Cassandra is Free. Either way, both of these folks are walking away with money. The question now is how much? How much? Who gets the bragging rights? Who gets the big bucks? Who gets the... Who's on a $50 bill? I don't even know. No, it's not. That's how often I see $50 bills in my life. All right, people, you got about 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. I see it. Yes, dope delivery from both, but 10, 9, 8. You got to pick 1, 7, 6. Why are you waiting? 5, 4. Always the countdown. Last minute. 3, 2, 1. It's closed. If you were waiting, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You need to get your life. Moving on to the final round is going to be Fortune. TJ, thank you so much for that poem, Fortune. We will see you in literally 3 seconds. All right, audience, this is it. You've been with me all night. You've been supporting these poems. All these poets have been incredible. Fire, dope, ass, mother frickin' tuckin' poetry has been so good. But this is the moment that it all comes down to. The final round where we determine who's walking away. First place, $50 cash and 8 points towards their ranking. On the psychedelic purple side is going to be Cassandra is Free, and on the neon green side is going to be Fortune. Here we go. All right, money, 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 big money round. Here we go. Coin flip, of course. This is the 3-minute round. Heads means psychedelic purple goes first. Tails means neon green goes first. Flip, catch, land, boop. That's tails. So that means Fortune, you're kicking off the final 3-minute round. The stage is yours.
To the people who told me my time travel videos are too insensitive about Black Lives Matter, let me become your Willy Wonka and take you to a world of pure imagination where Apple Watches become time machine, Black Lives Matter become not a trend but a common sense, and Uno becomes an Olympic sport, because since we can now put a skip on a draw too, I will be a 15-time gold medalist by the age of 40. Imagine if they told you that we can go back in time and be the Black Panther of time travel, that your Black History Month becomes your Wakanda forever, and death does not have to colonize your continent anymore. Shit, I would time travel my skin back to 1870 and teach my ancestors how to backhand every colonizer without breaking a sweat, and dance with my great grandmother and let her know that this is only the beginning. With 1995 near the Tallahassee River, suplex these bodies as if I just came back from a wrestling event. Emmett Till still in shock, statue still running up for the hills until 1963. My hands clocked back like a gun as the lessons taught by my ancestors on how to knock some common sense into someone comes into action. Action! Woo, this movie plays good as I saw Magna Everett and the 4 little girls in the bombing that was heard from 1965, super kicking anyone who disturbs Malcolm X's speech, speaking on the shift to 1968 because I had a dream that I just whooped his killer's ass as Dr. Martin Luther King rises from the dead and speaks in 1996, flipping over cars as if I was the Incredible Hulk, saving Tupac, knowing that things are gonna get easier, but ooh, child, I need help. As if my mother's tears still fill the ocean sea and we have only explored 5% of our skin. So I slide in 1997 as my super punches become notorious to save B.I.G. Imagine that. I tell him to come save Black life with me. Imagine that. He agrees like we 2 big-ass Power Rangers you will never see coming. Imagine that. We save Nipsey Hussle. Imagine that. We save Harriet Tubman. Imagine that. We save Rosa Parks, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, George Floyd, every Black name with red bloods on the floor used to color in America's flag. Insensitive, my ass. Can you imagine the past surpassing the higher class, outlasting those who made us outcasts? Can you imagine kicking that much ass? Can you imagine that? Or did America take that away from you too?
Yo, that was Fortune kicking off the final round, the 3-minute round. Y'all throw some green hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. Going up against that on the psychedelic purple side, Cassandra is free. The stage is yours.
Is it just me? Or do all colors bleed when mixed with white? Like, maybe this is where segregation began. The idea that there needed to be separate water fountains, pools, schools. The fear that mixing whites with coloreds would cause something to die, to sully. Have you ever seen the splatter of Black blood on white sheets? It's an unforgivable stain, the way that Black can bleed rosewood red just from mixing with white. No matter how many reparations you attempt to make to scrub it away, the blemish remains there, visible, hung out to dry on a line on the nearest tree in Tulsa. Agitating enough, watching them try to rinse the blood off of their hands, but they're in enough soap to clean the stains made from being beat down with their arms and hammers, trying to gain our composure long enough to deter gents of the court from letting our killers get away with it. All the while, we are sick and tired of them getting away with it. White men who pick slaves, then force them to pick cotton, force them to choose between living in captivity, soiled and sick, or dying free, bathing eternally in the depths of the Atlantic. But here's the spin. How they whitewash such a dark history, like the fabric of this nation wasn't founded on this type of dirty laundry. And I promise you, no matter how many times you try to wash it, it does not dry clean. You can't bleach bias and bigotry, splash away the stench and stain of systemic segregation. Oppressors traded in white sheets for blue because the blood blends in a little better. Gave us the option to trade in chains for cuffs or nooses for neckties, cotton of course. So today we are still drained from all the spinning, feeling washed up, dried, still overloaded and folding from the pressure of trying to stay clean in a place that sees us as dirty. Hampered by the same wrinkled system that laundered our heritage from our ancestors, the same wash, rinse, repeat pattern of racism for close to 5 centuries. And so as I stood there spinning, I had to ask, when will this cycle end?
Cassandra is free on the psychedelic purple side. Y'all throw some purple hearts in the comment section if you were feeling that poem. But most importantly, time to vote. That's right. Timer has started. We'll give you like an extra 20 seconds because we know the final round is fire. It's so much difficult. I already see Linda with the Mardi Gras hearts. We ain't doing that. Okay? Gotta pick one. Purple or green. Purple or green. Purple or green. Who you gonna vote for? Purple or green? I know you feel seen behind this. I lost it. Nope. I don't freestyle. It doesn't happen. There are many things that I am good at. That is not one of them. Right now, what we need to determine is which of these two poets is going to win first place tonight. Your vote right now will determine that. Is it going to be Cassandra is free on the psychedelic purple side, or is it going to be Fortune on the neon green side? The link is in the comments. The link is in the comments. The link is in the comments. Click on that link. Go vote. Who you voting for? Who you voting for? I love your energy. Miyama, you've been voting every single round and letting us know. I apologize if I am completely butchering the pronunciation of your name. But link is in the comments, people. You got about 15 seconds. 15 seconds. I'm going to sprinkle in that extra time. 10 seconds. I might have ran through those extra 5 seconds a little too quickly. So 10 seconds again. 10 seconds again. 9. No, Sarita. No. We don't do the Mardi Gras hearts here. You gotta pick one. You got 5, 4, 3. Your vote will determine the winner. Your vote determines the winner, and then the winner gets more points, and then the people with more points get to come back for semifinals, and then you get to see your favorite poets over and over and over again. You see how this works? It's a cycle where you, the audience, always wins if you vote for your favorite. 3, 2, 1. I cut that music off early. I'm sorry, people. I should have let you have it for a little bit longer. Should have let you have it. Anyhoozle. Right now, what I'm going to let you have is the results of tonight's final bout. Psychedelic purple, Cassandra is free. Neon green, Fortune. One of these two is going to win first place. So tonight, in second place, is Fortune on the neon green side, which means our first place winner is Cassandra is free. Cassandra. Hey. Congratulations. Any words for your fans?
We got to stop meeting like this. No. No, just, always everybody was dope. Make sure you guys are coming out to the Academy workshops. I'm definitely excited to be teaching as well. The last Monday of this month, and also the last Monday of March, right before WOWs. Woo! But Thanks, everybody was dope for real as always, and I just appreciate y'all for real. Fortune, y'all are dope.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one more time, congratulations, Cassandra, on a well-fought and well-earned victory tonight. Thank you so much for your poems. Y'all, like she said, thank you for coming out. And also check out the Right About Now Academy. Cassandra is one of our guest facilitators. She is doing a whole writer suite of courses. She did one last month on the 1-minute poem, which clearly she slayed. This month she's doing I Haiku, You Can Too on the last Monday, and then she's doing another one next month. So you can find out more information about the Right About Now Academy at wanpoetry.com. In any case, it has been an honor and a privilege to be your host. I hope to see you all out here again. We do this every second and fourth Monday of the month. So come on back. Vote for your favorites. We are getting almost to halfway through our qualifying season, and our top poets just keep coming back and slaying the game. If you want to compete, go to wanpoetry.com to find out how you can become a member via either Facebook, PayPal, or Square. And I want to see your gorgeous faces on the screen. I want to hear your incredible words in my ears. You can do that by becoming a member. I'm going to change my background one of these days because this is funny. Anyhoozle, my name is Chibbi. Honor and a privilege to be your host. We will see y'all next time on the Worldwide Poetry Slam League stage. Good night, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there.